their innovation extended beyond this iconic craft, encompassing other fan-favorite vehicles like the i7 Howlrunner, the versatile T16 Skyhopper, dependable T47 Airspeeder, and the agile Z95 Headhunter. It would cost you 80,000 credits new, 45,000 credits used, and a little more than a TIE fighter, and about half the cost of the X-Wing. Before I touch on what all that gets you, let's look at its size at a length of 16.74 meters, a width of 18.12 meters, and a height of 3.24 meters, making it about a Wookiee longer and surprisingly 2 Wooks wider and about a Jawa taller than the X-Wing. Its max atmospheric speed is 1150 km per hour, which put it in between an X-Wing and TIE fighter, which was achieved by 4 Incom 2A fission engines, and there are also maneuvering jets on the rear of the wings. Hyperdrive systems are not standard, though later fighters included a GBK-435 hyperdrive motivator. For shielding, we have the Zolin 9771 deflector shield generators, which are rated at 20 SBD, which comes out to surprisingly only 40% that of the X-Wing. And just to put that in perspective, the ISD has a 4800 SBD rating, and the Executor class Superstar Destroyer has an insane 96,000, while the hull is rated at 14 RU, nearly double a TIE, and only 70% the strength of an X-Wing. Looking at the nose, we see the sensor array with tracking computer and quick scan imaging system, along with the ZR390 Navicomputer, all manufactured by Fabritech. Fabritech was a large corporation with a wide variety of military and commercial products, a company renowned for its expertise in starship sensor tech, and which had a long history dating back to the days of the Galactic Republic. However, it was during the Galactic Civil War that Fabritech truly flourished, thanks in large part to the influence of Kavarn Mandel, a fervent supporter of the New Order, and under his leadership, Fabritech secured a significant subcontract from Sinar Fleet Systems, providing components for TIE fighters, a move that proved pivotal for the company. Located on the planet of Fabrin, Fabritech's operations were deeply intertwined with the Mandel family. Despite their close ties to the Empire, Fabritech's products could also be found not only in Imperial ships, but also in the vessels of the Rebel Alliance. And there were rumors that Kavarn Mandel's youngest daughter, Samire Mandel, might have even joined the rebellion, adding just another element of intrigue to the company's history. What set Fabritech apart were its products' reputations for durability and longevity, as they would last for decades, even being found in cutting-edge starfighters of the New Republic and the Galactic Federation of Free Alliances. While we often talk about Kuat drive yards, there are tons of lesser-known megacorporations that could truly be seen as the only real victors of these endless cycles of galaxy-spanning wars. Back to the Z95, looking at the end of the wings we find the laser cannons, and the body houses the concussion missile launchers. 2 linked Tamanbak KX-5 laser cannons, and 2 Krupp MG5 concussion missile launchers with 3 missiles each. While the first, the Mark I model, came with triple blasters. There really isn't much known about this model outside these images, and all other stats are the same, but it really doesn't even look like a Z95. Other mods on the standard Z95 included an ion cannon and proton cannon. The starfighter earned its name from the Coromon Headhunter, the species of predatory canines native to the Coromon Islands on the planet Frezia, as the creatures employed a gruesome hunting technique. Using their formidable double-dew claws on their forelegs, they decapitated their prey and consumed every part of it, including bones and hair, but oddly enough they would keep the skull as a sort of trophy, collecting and displaying them in their dens. These dens were often adorned with stacks of skulls, creating a truly fearsome sight. Regarded as one of the most formidable fighters of its era, the Z95 Headhunter sported distinctive features, including a bubble canopy and a pair of triple blasters positioned at the tips of its 2 variable geometry wings. Later versions opted for more precise maneuvering thrusters and advanced canopy instruments, doing away with the swing wings and bubble canopy. The credit for its sleek yet rugged design was attributed to Seti Ashgad, a scientist affiliated with Incom's Hyperdrive Design Division. In terms of size, the original Z95 was relatively compact at 11.8 meters. However, during the Clone Wars, Incom/Subpro designed the ARC-170, which was nearly twice the size. The clone Z95 starfighter variant, born during this period, became the largest among these iconic creations, measuring 16.74 meters. While the Z95 continued to see use during the early years of the New Republic, it became evident that it was being overshadowed by more advanced fighters developed in subsequent decades. Compared to the T-65, it was slower, less agile, featured lighter armor and shielding, and lacked comparable firepower. Additionally, it lacked an astromech socket, requiring its pilot to pre-program hyperspace routes or manually input jump coordinates via data chips. The Z95's one-man cockpit was notably cramped, so on top of all that, it was just a less comfortable option for its pilots.